Switzerland is the most expensive country in the world. Since I'm living here, I'll show you the cost per month living in Switzerland. Of course, the range can go down to 2,000 per month. And if you have a lot of money, you can go up to 10,000 or even 50,000 per month. But this is just my cost per month living in Switzerland. Let's get right into it. First of all, rent. As you may all know, my apartment is not that big. It's only one bedroom and it cost 1,350 francs. And I live in Basel. And for Basel, it's considered really cheap actually. A lot of other people who live near me, like about 5 minutes, they would probably pay like 1,500. So I pay a little bit less since it's a community apartment. Then the second thing is health insurance. In Swiss, health insurance is a must, okay? There's a basic health insurance and then there is extra stuff. You may take it or you may not, that's your choice. But the basic one, everyone has to take it. It's mandatory. So for me as a 31 years old person, I still have to pay 439 francs and 90 cents. It's basically the price of a rent in some Asian country, to be honest. But I pay it so that I don't have to worry about it later. So if I get into some accident and I have to do surgery, I will pay probably like 2,500 from my own money, but the rest insurance will pay, and then insurance will go higher next year. So that's how it works. And by the way, I've never been in an accident, so this is as low as you can get for 31 years old. And the older you get, the higher you have to pay. Because the older you are, you have higher risk for heart attacks and surgeries and getting into accidents and so on. So for groceries, I have 600 francs per month because I live with my girlfriend. If I was living alone, I would probably eat a little bit less. It's probably like 300. But since we live together, I pay for rent, I pay for groceries because she takes care of me. She cleans the apartment, she cooks, you know. To be honest, I've never cleaned this apartment once since I moved in. It was always done by her. I cook like maybe like one time a week. It's not that much, I know, but she does everything for me. And she even washes the dishes. She even does the laundry. So I can't complain, to be honest. Of course, if we do something or go on a date, I pay for everything. Be honest, would you pay for everything if your partner take care of everything? That's a fair trade, I think. Every Saturday I go grocery in Germany so that it costs a little bit less. In Switzerland, I'm 100% sure it will cost over 800 francs per month. When you do the groceries in Germany and give the receipt to the border police, they will give you 10% back because you are living in Switzerland, so you don't have to pay taxes for the groceries in Germany. Before we do the groceries, or sometimes after we do the groceries, we go to a restaurant and we eat sushi. Sometimes we switch it up and then try something new. Like today we tried all-you-can-eat food in France. It was very good, but I still love our sushi. It's around 80 francs to 100 francs. For my phone, I have to have internet and I have to have Wi-Fi at home. And in total together, it costs exactly 120 francs. Right now, the internet is not that fast at the moment because the apartment is a little bit older. But I can still stream, I can still watch internet. Everything is still going perfect. Right now, I have about 800 MB. And end of October, I will have 10 gigabytes. That's crazy. That's like the fastest that Swiss has. So I'm gonna get that one. The good news is I don't have a car, so I don't have a car payment. But I have to buy train ticket every month that costs me 120 francs. That's my monthly train ticket. Way cheaper than owning a car, by the way. It works perfectly fine since Swiss train works like clockwork. It's almost never late. But once it's late, you are for sure going to be late to your work. If I was opening the gym and if my train is late, the people are gonna be pissed because Swiss is not used to being late, okay? Even if it's like only half hour, they will write a review, they will call the office, and I am let's hope it never happens. Then there's snacks, some small extra costs when I'm working and I don't have any food because I forgot somehow. Then I eat something like a kebab or some food from Migros, sandwich, and that costs money. In 1 month, it probably costs about 100 francs. So it can be a lot of stuff. And then there's unseen/fun cost. It's about 300. I always have 300 for fun and unseen cost, like my haircuts, my girlfriend's nails, going out in casino or hanging out with my friends. It's not always, but I budget it every monthly so that if something does happen, I have it ready. 100 on red. Let's go. We just lost today, right? This week is not good, but last time we win. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This is life, okay? And I told you earlier about the life insurance, the mandatory one, right? And I also have extra. It's called Dritte Säule. It's a second life insurance. It's basically saving for if we are old or if I want to start a business. A lot of people in Swiss get it because it's usually the basic life insurance pension is not enough. So that's why they always have Dritte Säule. So if Switzerland is this expensive, why do I live here? First, it's because my mom's here and my family's here, so that's why I'm also here. Second of all, Switzerland is very beautiful. It has nature, it has mountains, river, and also cities, so you have a little bit of everything. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say, hey, Switzerland is perfect, you gotta move here and blah blah blah. Yes, Switzerland is very good and it pays you also very well, but it's also very expensive. And it's also sometimes very boring, and sometimes it's also very hard to make friends. It feels like Swiss is only about working, and that's all. Would you live here if it cost over 3,500 every month? Let me know in the comments. So let's calculate the exact cost of living in Switzerland. My rent, 1,350. Health insurance, 439.90 cents. Internet plus Wi-Fi is 120 francs. Groceries, 600 francs. Sushi/date with my girlfriend, 80 francs. Train ticket, 120 francs. Snacks during the work, 100 francs. Unseen/fun cost, 300 francs. Dritte Säule, 200 francs. So the exact cost is 3,549 francs and 90 cents. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya!